August the 27th. It is 5:50 a.m. and I just opened the chicken coop up. The doggies have been out. I've made my lunch. Everything's in the car. It's time to go to work. So off to get started with another work week. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Well, I'm out doing a little bit of a walk around campus this morning. I try to walk every morning when I get here, at least 1.5 miles. And I try to do another 1.5 miles at lunchtime. And the other day on my Instagram live video, I was talking about, I use an app actually called Walk for a Dog that tracks my miles, and quarterly it gives rewards to my designated animal charity. So I've got a local dog rescue as my beneficiary. I don't know how much it gives, but even if it's a couple bucks, every little bit helps, I guess. Plus it helps me track my miles. I've got to start tracking my miles for our fitness program at work anyway, so this works good. Anyway, it looks like lots of construction going on campus today, or lots of projects. So I'm out walking and getting my part of my steps in. And yeah, one of our sculptures here on campus. So anyway, I'm just going to keep on walking. Well, my classes are over for today. I had my college physics 1 at 8, my university physics 1 at, just got out of it at 11, and went over the lab stuff with them today. So I'm sitting down in my office now. I'm going to take some time and eat my lunch. I brought my lunch bag that the kids and everybody, or Miss Marianne at the barn, got me. And I already had my grapes earlier today, but I brought my sandwich and my beeswax wrap that I made. These are those homemade beeswax wraps that I've talked about a couple of times. And I'm going to do some reading to get ready for class. One of the things that I'm going to read is this new article that came out in the Physics Teacher called Gender Matters, Cure for Bias. And what I like about it is there's a statement in here that I really liked. It said, they suggest, one of the things that they talk about in here is women in physics departments are an underrepresented population group and likely to continue experiencing bias until they are seen as a valuable asset rather than a diversity issue needing to be rectified. And I think that that's true not just for women, but for underrepresented minorities, or people, you know, any underrepresented group. And so what I like is this article, which I can't get access to because we don't have access to the journal, but there is a good article that she represents. It says, instead of providing solution, you know, saying this is a problem that needs to be fixed and these are the steps we need to fix the problem, here is another solution, and give these people as a way to give women or minorities tools to show that they're assets, and focus on initiatives that should realize the benefits of diversity. So bringing unique points of view, new ways of interpreting data, and creative ideas for approaching and solving problems. So yeah, and I think that's true of people with just all kinds of different backgrounds, more diverse backgrounds. What I hate is seeing departments that are very monolithic, where you have people all from basically the same walk of life. And so you just create an echo chamber. You don't get any diversity in your problem solving. So I'm going to bring this article up to my students when we get to that section, because I think it's useful to say, okay, this is not this is not a problem that needs to be fixed. You need to quit stereotyping, and you need to realize that you're missing out on assets here. You're missing out on unique and interesting points of view when you have a department or a section at a job that is all very monolithic in its appearance and in its background. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do for lunch. by Mary Ann's. I'm just now leaving, getting ready to leave, and picked up Amber's camera and watched them work with Bo for a little bit. And now I got to go home and feed and water my crew. But Mary Ann was kind enough to bring me a snack, which I really appreciated. Little mid-afternoon snack because I was getting kind of hungry. So I'm gonna head home now and take care of my crew. Well, I'm home, and I'm gonna change clothes here so that I can go outside and feed and water and not wear my good clothes. And I think also Brian, my neighbor who mows my yard, I think is gonna come today, so I need to pick up the hose and unplug the rabbit fans at least while he's mowing. So today is normally the day that I would record my regular episode, but I don't have any finished objects to show this week, so I may hold off and wait and record later in the week. I've got about 500 pounds of feed I need to unload too, so I need maybe 400 pounds of feed that I need to unload, so I need to do that. So I might wait till later this week to record an episode, so I'll at least have some more progress on my stuff that I'm making before I show it. So anyway, yeah. So I think yeah. So I think I won't record tonight. Yeah. So that's all I was gonna say. I'll record an episode later in the week. Well, the good news is I successfully busted the broody hen up because I found these in there and she wasn't on them, so that's a good sign. She's out here milling around somewhere, getting her something to eat and drink, so that's a good sign. Well, the geese are enjoying having a little mud to dabble in there now to let the water overflow. Hey guys. Yeah, is that fine? Well, tonight's feeding round is taking a little bit longer because I'm unloading feed for one thing, but I'm also filling up everybody's water to the brim, because tomorrow will be my late day at work and we're back in a pretty hot pattern. So I'm going to make sure that everybody has plenty of access to cool water tomorrow while I'm at work. So it's taking me a little bit longer tonight because I'm dumping and refilling everybody's water tonight so they have fresh, clean water to drink while I'm at work tomorrow. That's important. Water this time of year is probably more important than food, to be honest. Hey guys. Hi, Trix. Hi, I'm just checking on y'all. Y'all like it over here where I mowed, huh? Where the grass is tender? Yeah. There's the donks. Hey, guys. Yeah. I see you back there peeking out. I guess y'all like this tender grass over here, huh? Yeah? Alright, as long as y'all are all okay. Well, I got some things in the mail today. I got this pen that I had pre-ordered back in the summer from the Wild Hunt. They're the ones that did the pens for the moon yarn ball that was the Lunar Phase Mystery Knit-Along pen. They did this kind of as a response to the families being separated and the children put in camps. And I really do care. It's, you know, and I care about a lot of things. You know, one of the arguments that I had with people, they're like, well, why don't you care about kids here? And I'm like, I do care about kids here. I'm a smart woman. I can care about lots of things in lots of places. So they had this pen and they were going to donate part of the proceeds to an organization that was helping reunite those families. So I got that today. And then the other thing that I got today was this t-shirt that was put out by Gremlin. She is the dog that was sort of the spokes dog for the pit bull breed, and is the dog's, her owners founded the Mr. Mo Project. She recently passed away, and they wrote this beautiful, very heartfelt piece called In the End, I Was Loved. You know, she started out with a horrible, rough life, and then her dad found her, and he loved her for 12 years almost of her life. And so they had these shirts as a fundraiser for the Mr. Mo Project. And I thought that was a beautiful sentiment, so I ordered one of the shirts. It's a baseball shirt with a pink sleeve. So I got those in the mail today, which was very exciting. Do what you can where you can, I guess. Well, I'm done pretty much for the evening. I am really tired. I was listening to the 2U's Fiber Adventures, and Kelly was talking about, she's a math professor apparently, and she was talking about going back to campus, and even though it's not physically exhausting, you have to be on, especially these first few days, getting everybody used to new stuff, and that seemed to make her more tired. And I guess that explains why I'm so tired. I mean, I'm ready for bed, and it's probably not quite 8 o'clock. So, there's a titmouse and a chickadee having words in that tree there behind me. Anyway, so I'm done for today. I'm just gonna I don't even feel like knitting, to be honest. I'm probably just gonna go to bed and watch a little bit of Netflix and call it good. But it was a good day. I think that we did have a little bit of sad news today. I found out that a young man that was supposed to be in my class, who was pretty well known on campus and actually was friends with some of our physics majors, he actually passed away before classes started. And I found out today. The biology department chair let me know. It was really sad. Don't really know what was going on with him, but I just found out that he had passed away. So it's always sad when you hear about somebody that young dying. Anyway, so that kind of had me thinking about, you know, my students and stuff today, and former students. It's always, you know, as long as I've taught, I've really not had something like that happen before. I'm sure I've had students that have passed away after they were in my class, but I've never found out about one while they were in my class. I didn't know him. He didn't even make it to the first day of class. Unfortunately, I think he died right before classes began. But so, you know, definitely pause for thought when someone not quite, well, yeah, he was half my age, dies. So, you know, life is so fleeting, it seems like sometimes. But it was a good day here. Got all the animals tucked away and taken care of, and all my feed unloaded. I'm kind of surprised the guy that mows my lawn didn't come today, but he may have gotten held up doing something else. I hope he doesn't come now, because I'm fixing to take a shower and go to bed. He's just on his own if he comes now. But anyway, like I said, I'll probably record an episode later in the week when I have a little bit of time to work on some of my quips. Tomorrow's my long day. Got labs tomorrow from 8 until 5:45. Got a little bit of a break in there for lunch. So looking forward to that. Probably go out and walk some. But anyway, I hope that y'all have had a good day. I hope that Monday has been kind to you. And until I see y'all tomorrow, y'all be good to each other and take care of each other, and peace out, y'all. Bye.